to start off this look, I'm priming my face. This new primer is one that I've been using lately. It's by Cover FX. It's the mattifying primer with anti-acne treatment. I've been using this because I broke out a little bit. So I've been using this one just because it says that it has anti-acne treatment in it. So try and prevent any more pimples from coming. Also, I wanted to thank you guys. I tweeted asking if anyone had any recommendations for like good acne face wash because it's really been a while since I've broken out. I saw a couple people recommend the same one and I was right by Walgreens, so I went and I picked it up. The Noxzema brand. I bought the face wash and then I also bought these, and literally my pimples have gone away so quickly. So thank you guys to everyone who recommended that. And I saw so many other good recommendations that I didn't actually get to. It was only because I was right by Walgreens and I didn't have time to go to like a regular store. For foundation, I'm mixing the Too Faced Born This Way along with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This one is in golden and this color is warm beige. I got the whole kit of these a few days ago, maybe like a couple weeks ago now, and I don't know, I've tried this new mixture with, which I'm going to be showing you guys today, and I just love how flawless my makeup looks. So I'm not sure if it's the primer, if it's the foundation, or it's the concealer, or it's kind of all of them mixed together, but it's just giving me like such a flawless finish. I'm going to put a couple pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to mix in the Lumi stuff, and then start painting the face. If you're doing it for yourself or if you're doing it on clients, just mix the foundations on the back of your hand. That way when you start painting it on, you can see if the color is right. So yeah, I think this is good. And we're going to be doing highlighting and contouring and all that stuff anyway, so even if the color isn't perfect, don't even worry about it. I wanted to do like a chit chat get ready with me because I feel like so much has been going on and just wanted to update you guys a little bit. So yes, no, 2 days ago, Brett had shoulder surgery. So he actually filmed like a vlog, and he's gonna fill you guys all in on like why. I don't want to spoil it for him, but so he's been really feeling crappy on the couch, and I've been kind of taking care of him. So I was planning on filming this yesterday, but he was just in so much pain yesterday. It was the second day out, so I just wanted to kind of relax with him and be there for him because he can't really do much. So that's the update with that. I'm gonna spray a little bit of the Fix Plus on my brush, and then I'm gonna start blending it in. So I know a lot of you guys were asking what the deal is with LA, and I know Nicole announced it on her Snapchat, and I didn't want to, it's not that I didn't want to tell you guys right away, it's just I honestly haven't even told anybody in my family yet, just because it was so like last minute, spur of the moment type of thing. But not the time that just passed, but the time before that, like 3-4 weeks ago, that we were all in LA. We were out there for business, and it's just a very expensive trip to go out there with the hotel and everything like that. So when we were out there, usually it's like me and Nicole will go off and do our thing, and then Jeremy and Brett are like doing whatever. And they went and they actually looked at a couple apartments. So actually, let me start from the beginning. So 3 times ago, when we went to LA, me and Brett stayed with my friend Harush's boyfriend, and he has an apartment, I'm not going to say where, but we were staying with him, and we were thinking about maybe looking at an apartment, not permanently, but just to look and see if there was anything out there, since we're always going out there anyway. So we looked at a few apartments in his building, and they're really, really nice, but the one that we kind of liked got sold, so we were like, alright, whatever, we'll just keep calling back and seeing if anything opens up. So then when we went last time with Nicole and Jeremy, me and Nicole were out shopping or doing whatever we were doing, and the boys went, and I guess there was like a new apartment that had opened up. So when we were all at dinner that night, they were like, so we have some news for you. And they decided to tell us that there was like this really, really nice apartment, like it just opened up, it's gonna be gone if we don't get it. So we went and we saw it, and it literally was like so much nicer than the other ones that we had looked at the previous time. So we figured, since it's 2-bedroom, why not split it? That way, whenever we go out there, we don't have to pay for a hotel, because one trip out there would cost the same as us splitting rent. So we decided to get an apartment together. We're always together when we're out there anyway, and it's funny because I see them more than I see some of my friends back home. And yeah, so that's the big news. We got a place in LA. We're not moving there permanently. We're keeping our places on the East Coast. I don't ever want to move there permanently, nothing against it, but I just prefer the East Coast. I don't know, it's just my home, so we'll never move there permanently. I mean, Brett would want to in a second, but an East Coast girl, so we're actually looking at some places to buy in Jersey because we're still renting right now, and I keep seeing people request like a house tour, but the thing is, when we moved in here, I wanted to set up my beauty room and my closet and everything because I have so much stuff, but I didn't want to really like set up the entire house because I knew we're only renting and I knew it was only going to be like a year or two, so that's the reason I haven't done like a house tour or anything like that, because I feel like once I buy something and I know I'm going to be there longer than a year, then I'm going to fully decorate it and make it like my own. But again, after our first place together, I actually went a little bit crazy and I decorated it and I spent a lot of money, and then when we moved here, nothing matched. Like nothing matched the walls, and since we're renting, we couldn't really paint, so I decided to not go crazy and decorate this place really nice. I kind of just got the necessities like a couch, TV, table, all that stuff. So that's why I haven't done that yet. But I just wanted to update you guys on that so you guys all know before my own family. So hope you feel special. So next for concealer, I'm using the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in light medium. I love this concealer. I love it because it has like a peachy tone to it. So I'm just applying that under my eyes. So that was like the reason that we went back last week, was just to buy some beds and like to set it up a little bit. What else is new and exciting? Oh, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, maybe you saw that I was babysitting my kitty brother while my mom was away. Brett was actually away that weekend for a bachelor party, so I was scared to be alone anyway. I just haven't stayed alone since I moved out. I like made my friends sleep over, and then Brett came right into my life, so I haven't really ever been alone, and I'm just such a baby. Like I swear I think there's like monsters in my closet still. So it was good that I had him to keep me company, and I was a little nervous at first. I only planned on keeping him one night because my sister was gonna take him. I've always been like deathly allergic to any type of animals, and anytime I go to my mom's, like as soon as I walk in the door, I would just start sneezing. So I figured, you know what, I'll take him for the first night because my sister works all day and it just wouldn't be fair to keep him alone if I could just keep him. And I had him the entire weekend. She didn't even end up getting him till like Monday, and I wasn't itchy and I was perfectly fine. And I think the reason is because right before my mom left, she took him to the groomer and she got him basically all shaved and gave him like that lion haircut, which was so cute. So I think because he was just cleaned and he was shaved basically everywhere, that's why I was okay. Since he is a long hair cat, I feel like I'm mostly allergic to like the smell of them when they haven't been groomed in a while, and then all the hair everywhere. So I was completely fine, and then when Brett got home, he actually stayed with us Monday night too, and Brett got to witness him in the house, and Brett was fine too, because usually Brett's a lot more allergic to cats than dogs, and I'm just equally allergic to everything. So that's the reason we haven't gotten a pet, but I seemed okay. So now I'm wondering, can we get a cat? So we've been like looking into getting cats. We've been calling a couple different shelters, and we just told them to like keep us in mind if any like kittens come in. So fingers crossed. It was just so cool having a little buddy in the house with me. Like I felt like a mom. When we went and stayed with Nicole and Jeremy in Florida, it was so funny because like every 5 minutes Nicole would get up and be like, babies, babies, and like look for them and be worried. And then when I was babysitting Oliver, if I went upstairs and I came down and I couldn't find him, I was literally searching everywhere. I'm like, where's Oliver? Did he escape? Like I was freaking out. So it's so funny because now I totally get why she's like that. It's like, they're your little babies and you gotta just protect them and make sure they're okay and they don't run away, and I just liked having that responsibility. So we shall see. Hopefully we'll have a new member of the family soon. And I feel like if anyone should have a pet, it's us, because we're home almost every single day, like all day. So we wouldn't leave him or her, and yeah, so I'm excited about that. I feel like this video is going to be so much longer than normal, so I hope you guys don't mind, but I just wanted to fill you guys in because it's been a while. What else? Oh, Monday I have a dentist appointment. I think I'm going to need my wisdom tooth pulled. I had one pulled like 5 years ago, just one, and then this one, I have one on this side and it's been growing in and it wasn't bothering me at all. So they said as long as it wasn't bothering me, like I should be fine. But the past couple of days it's been so bad. So it actually worked out perfect because I had a dentist appointment on Monday anyway, and I was thinking about canceling it, but now that I'm in so much pain, I figured I'll just keep it and then go see what is up. But if I need that pulled, I'm gonna cry. I have the worst pain tolerance. Like I am the biggest baby of life, And the first time that I got it pulled, I was literally on my couch for a full week, like just moaning in pain. So that'll be fun. I'll look like a nice little chipmunk. Alright, so I wanted to quickly let you guys know, in my last video when I had talked about nose contour, I told you guys about, sorry, I have an itch. I told you about how I've been using just this LA Girl concealer instead of that brush that I had showed you. So what I do is I just take a little bit on the back of my hand. That's a lot, actually. Just so I don't have too much, and then I start contouring. And normally I was only using like grayer tones, and I found that this color and this brush is just perfect. I feel like it's just like the right size, like it's like the perfect thickness. I feel like I've been using just this for so long now, and it's like if I could find one product that I love for contouring, like I'll never stop using it, because I've just been always searching for something, and nothing really works as good as this, and it's so cheap, like you can't beat that. For today's eye look, I wanted to do something really summery because I feel like summer is basically over and I didn't really do any like summer looks. So I feel like this is going to be like one of my last, maybe like I'll do one more summery look, but it's so weird. People are like, do back to school looks, can you do like fall looks? And I'm like, shoot, fall looks, I didn't even do any really summer looks. Like where does the time go? It's just so crazy. Plus traveling so much doesn't help. It's actually kind of annoying traveling so much. I love just getting home and just, I don't know, just something about getting home. But actually, talking about getting home, when we landed on Tuesday, we didn't even realize, but there was like a huge explosion on the turnpike and we were stuck in traffic for 4 hours. So that's how long our flight took. So we could have went back to LA in the amount of time. So we literally got out of the airport and just sat in traffic. We were in one spot for an hour, literally did not move. There was cars all around us moving. We were stuck in this lane behind this big truck and it wouldn't move. I was literally having a panic attack. It was probably the worst experience ever. But I was like, of course, the day that we land, just at the exact same time, we're stuck in traffic. Is this a sign? Do we need to go back to LA and move there? And then I was like, come on. Let's not push it here. It's nice to visit, but it's always nice to come home. I haven't even talked about how exciting it is though. It really is. It's so funny because me and Nicole are the same way. Like we are so excited about things, but we don't let things like phase us. It doesn't seem real till we're actually there. So like right now, I'm like, do I have an apartment in LA? I have to like remind myself that I do. Like once we're back there, it's like, oh my god, we really do have it. Us four get along so well. It's always so much fun when we're together, so little happy dance. Next, I'm just gonna set my under eyes with my Secret Brightening Powder. So you just wanna make sure you're getting all the creases out. I like doing one eye at a time because mine just crease instantly. And I'm taking my little powder puff and powdering it. And I apologize because this chair, I just cannot handle it anymore. I'm buying a new one. I apologize because it's so annoying. And then I'm applying a little bit under. And lately, I haven't been contouring lately with a cream contour like I used to, just because it's summer and it's too thick otherwise. So I just do this and then I'll go in with like a bronzer. Cute, right? Next comes brows. I'm using my Brow Bar to Go along with my eyebrow brush. I'm just setting it with some clear brow gel. So next I'm just going to wipe under my eyes off with this brush. I'm just going to prime my eyes with Stay Don't Stray. I'm using this color right here. This is the Morphe 35E palette. I never used these before, but I was testing them and they're so pigmented. So I'm going to pick up, it has like a lightish pink to it. I'm going to pick that one up and I'm applying it on my eyelids. I swear, Morphe and BH, they're so affordable and their colors are just as good. Like, don't spend your money on all these high-end eyeshadow palettes when you can get so much more for your money. Like, when I first started freelancing, all I ever used was BH because that's all I could afford, and I still to this day use them more than any other brand. So just a quick little note for anybody out there that feel they can't afford some of these products that a lot of people are recommending. You don't need to spend that much and you'll get a gorgeous, gorgeous look still. This is super random, but I'm actually taking this matte shade from my lighter brow bar to go. I just like using these as shadows, but I'm taking that with my big fluffy brush and I'm applying this in the crease. And this is just a very light brown. I'm then picking up this shade and I'm going right over that crease color. So now for my inner tear duct, I have my MAC White Gold pigment, and I'm also mixing Mermaid Fantasy by Artist Couture. Then this is a gorgeous like iridescent greenish color. First I'm applying a little bit of the MAC pigment. You can see it's like a really pretty iridescent shade. For liner, I'm using the THRU eyeliner by Kat Von D. I saw a couple people asking why I didn't mention an eyeliner brush in my previous video, and it's only because the past couple months I've been using this, so it's like a little felt tip marker. For lashes, I'm using my Carli lash by Velour. These are a new pair, so I just have to cut them to fit my eyes really quickly. For my inner lash line, I'm using this mint eyeliner from Stila. These are so pigmented. I'm applying this right in the lower lash line. Using this shade right here, I'm going to be lining my lower lash line. I like to make the lower lash line a lot thicker because it covers all my little under eye wrinkles. Just a little tip. Next I have by BH Cosmetics. It's glitter eyeliner in Synergy, and it's that same iridescent-y color. I'm just gonna line my upper lash line with this, like right above the black. So now we're gonna just wipe off this powder. For bronzer, I'm using Global Glow by MAC. For blush, I'm going to be using this peach color. This one's from my e.l.f. Quad Blush Palette. For lips, I'm using by MAC Fruit Cocktail Lip Liner. So this one was Razzle Dazzler, and then I'm going to put a little bit of NYX Fireball on top. And then I just went over the liner with Red by MAC. To highlight, I'm going to use a mixture. I'm going to use a little bit of the Mermaid Fantasy, just a little though. And I'm going to take a little bit of the Laura Geller Gilded Honey over it. Then to set my face, I'm using MAC Fix Plus in Coconut. So now let's move on to the hair. Just looking at myself, I'm just taking a little bit of this loose powder, and I'm just going to put this over the lipstick so it's not so glossy. Like too much gloss makes my lips look too big. Alright, so I'm just brushing out the hair, and then I'm just going to put some loose beachy waves because I feel like this eye makeup look screams mermaid, so I'm just going to do some beachy waves. When I was out in LA, I got the tape-ins removed because I just was not feeling them. They were really cool for like a short period of time, but my favorite thing of life is like at the end of the day, taking off all my makeup, taking out the clip-ins if I have them in, and then Brett just rubs my head like this. And with the tape-ins, he wasn't able to do that because they were permanent. I recommend them if you want permanent extensions. They were definitely cool. They didn't ruin my hair or anything, but my hair's so long, like this is all my hair, so it wasn't really needed. I'm gonna put some heat protectant spray This one is by Schwarzkopf. And I'm not going to do any extensions for today just because, I don't know, I don't feel like putting them in right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want any more summer makeup looks or if we're ready to move on to fall / back to school, which is just weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.